Everybody, this is going to be the first video in the series. So just to give you guys an idea of how we're going to be setting it up and the tools that we'll need or the software, let me just show you guys something really quick. So, all right. So we're going to have 4 machines. 3 of them are going to be servers, the Windows 2019 servers, and then the Windows 10 machine. And so the first one is going to be our DHCP and NAT server or /NAT server, which is the dynamic host configuration protocol, which is what gives out the IP reservations for all of the machines on our network. And then the network address translation part of it is where it is going to translate our public facing IP address into an internal private IP for our SCCM home lab. That way it's not actually connected to the internet, it's just connected to this DHCP server, which is our own just private closed off network. And then we're going to have a domain controller, which is where we're going to have our Active Directory installed, and our SCCM server, where we're going to install our System Center Configuration Management Server, which is now called Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Management. But I'm going to refer to it as SCCM just because I just like it. And I think that's what people usually refer to it as. I think so. That's what I've seen at least online. But that's what, when I say SCCM, I really mean MECM. That's also where we're going to have our SQL Server installed. And then we're going to have a Windows 10 machine just to join it to the domain and kind of just test some stuff out further down the line. But for now, this is going to be our setup and what we're going to be working with. The software that you're going to need for our lab setup and also for SCCM is all listed on here. I'm going to provide links for it in the description as well. But I wanted to go over like how to find VirtualBox and Windows Server 2019 evaluation software, just so you get an idea of like how easy it is to search for all of this online. So just to show you how easy it is to do, like Google it, go to the web page, and you could just click this. Using Windows, I'm just going to put Windows host. So that's going to download. And then the next thing that we need download the Windows Server 2019 as well as the Windows 10. So I'm just going to put Microsoft evaluation. Okay, so we're going to go to products. I'm going to go to Windows 10 first, just to show you guys how to get it. And then, so you're gonna do Windows 10 Enterprise. So you'll do the ISO, you'll click continue, then you'll enter all of this information. You click continue, and then it's gonna ask you what version, like you want 64-bit or 32-bit. I have 64 operating system on my computer, so I just put 64-bit. And it's gonna ask you for the language, and then continue, and then it'll give you a link to download the ISO. And so you're gonna do the same thing for Windows Server 2019. And so yeah, you'll pick ISO because this is what you're going to mount into VirtualBox. So you'll need the ISO. If you have an Azure, like an Azure account, and you want to do this on the cloud, you could pick this one, or you could pick the virtual hard disk, which I believe also mounts to VirtualBox, but I haven't tried it before. So I'm just going to stick with ISO. Then you put continue, you enter the information. You could enter the same information you entered last time. Continue, and then it'll ask you for the language, and you also download it. So what we're gonna do now is what am I doing? Okay, so what we're doing. So now we'll just install VirtualBox really quick since we're here. This opened up after you download it from the website. So this will pop up, you just put next, 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 yes, and install. And it'll install that for you on your computer. So this one's usually pretty quick. Okay, so then you just put finish. And there you go. So this is actual VirtualBox. In our next, the next video, I am going to actually mount the ISOs, the Windows Server 2019 ISOs, and the Windows 10 ISO into VirtualBox. But yeah, so that's the first step, just downloading everything. you know, a lot of it's all free. So that's the best part. It's all free. It's all available to you. You know, if you really want to do this, you can totally do this. The only thing probably is just RAM is what you need to buy, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. Unless you go the cloud route, which again, I do want to do a video on the cloud route. That way, because it's a different setup for sure. Not super different or complicated, it's just different. You know, so if you want to walk through on that, then totally let me know and I'll go ahead and do that. I might do it anyway, but still. Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.